Hello everyone. I thought that I would film a quick little video, kind of just picking up where I last left off. So my last video that I posted was me the night that I came home from having my bilateral mastectomy with immediate reconstruction. So I am now about a month post-op from that surgery, and I just wanted to kind of talk about what went down, what surgery I did exactly, and how the healing journey and process has been. So I had my surgery on October 26th. I had a bilateral mastectomy and I opted for immediate reconstruction. However, my surgeon said that she wasn't sure if she was going to be able to place the implants right away since I was going from a double D cup size down to a B. That was what I was aiming for. I told her many times that I wanted to be smaller. An A or a B cup size would have been ideal. So going from a double D to a smaller cup size meant that I may not have enough skin to close the implant. And along with that, I was not able to save my nipples. So that was going to be gone or is gone as well. So thankfully she made it happen. I was able to get the immediate reconstruction. So I do currently have implants in right now. I don't know exactly what size she ended up going with because they're not as small as I would have liked them to be, and they're not as small as I thought they would be. When I asked her at my last follow-up appointment, she said that I was probably going to be around a C or a D, which I'm not going to lie, kind of upset me a little bit because I felt like I really vocalized many times that I wanted to be smaller, and I told her many times, a B is what I was aiming for. I didn't want large breasts or anything like that, but yeah, so that's where we're at, just trying to kind of not be angry about that and to just move on. I'm trying to be grateful for the fact that I'm healthy and that I'm healing up pretty well. As far as scarring, I have 2 scars that kind of just make a line straight across my breast. And like I mentioned, I do not have nipples, so those were removed. One of my implants, which is my right breast implant, right now has not dropped. The left one has. The right breast feels very hard, and I can already feel that it has a lot of scar tissue under my armpit area and just really around the whole implant. It just feels like a rock. The left one feels more natural. It has dropped and it feels, quote unquote squishy. It feels more like a natural breast. Along with having my bilateral mastectomy, I also had my portacath removed. So I no longer have the chemo port in here. So they were able to remove that as well. Healing hasn't been too terrible. I think the first 2 weeks were the hardest just because I felt like I could hardly move. I had so much tension on my shoulders because I felt like I was just trying to hold, my breasts up, I guess, if that makes sense. It was just a very strange sensation. And I just had a lot of tension on my shoulders from just being super tense. The drains, I did have 2 drains, one on each side. And that was a little bit hard to navigate just because having 2 tubes kind of sticking out of the side of your body kind of doesn't feel too well. But thankfully, I didn't get any infections with that. I had them in for about 3 weeks, I want to say, until they removed them. And now I am just working on getting full range of mobility back. It's now week 4, and week 4 going on week 5. And I just got cleared to be able to move my arms more. So you can imagine 4 weeks of not being able to really move your arms except for brushing your teeth and lightly, gently washing your body. It it's kind of hard to kind of go from not really using my arms to now being able to use them. And I'm not talking about like this type of using my arms like when I speak. I mean like being able to wipe down a counter, being able to scrub my body, being able to, wash my head, reach for things. So I'm now just able to start doing that. My left arm, I feel, is pretty strong. I can raise that one above my head. That one feels great. The one that I'm having the most difficulty and trouble with is my right arm. I can touch the top of my head, but I cannot like raise my hand straight up. For some reason, I feel like this hard tugging, like something is holding my arm back from being able to extend it straight. I think it might be like the buildup of scar tissue that I have formed on the side of my breast, or something else, but I'll be finding out more as to why I can't do it. I have physical therapy for this arm starting on December 8th. So I'm really looking forward to that, and just looking forward to feeling more healed and just ready to go back to work, and just jump back into life. I'm grateful that I've been able to be at home and heal and rest and not have to worry about, my paycheck coming in, or having to, work when I don't feel mentally or physically ready. I've been so blessed with an incredible job where so many of my coworkers donated hours for me to be able to do justice, to rest and to recuperate from this surgery. And it's a huge blessing, because if that weren't the case, I probably would have had to try to figure some way to work from home, or to try to go into the office, and me not being fully ready. That's why I say that we should not compare our healing to other people's healing. I am not gonna compare my healing to someone else's in the cancer community, because everyone goes through this so differently. Everyone's body is so different. We all heal at a different rate and at a different pace. And one thing that I'm really working on is healing mentally, because physically my scars are, closing up. Physically, some of the scars are fading. Physically, I'm able to regain more mobility day by day. But one thing that I need to focus on as well is healing mentally, because when you're in the thick of it, you're just so determined on pushing through every obstacle, pushing through every hard moment, and just fighting, really fighting to stay alive, and fighting to just feel good. And you don't have time to really stop and think and reflect on everything that you just went through. So that's what I'm taking this time now to do, is to heal mentally, because surgery and chemo and cancer and just all the trauma that comes with cancer, it takes a toll on your mental health. So that is what I'm going to be focusing on in the next couple of weeks, along with the physical therapy. So that is that pretty much. I am excited to be going back to work soon, in just a few more weeks. I'm excited to be going to physical therapy, and I am just excited for life after cancer. I feel happy, and I feel grateful, and I feel thankful to now be on the other side of this. But I still feel a sense of like guilt, because I know that some of you who are watching, you yourself are going through this battle still, or you haven't received the diagnosis that you were hoping for, or you have a family member who is in the thick of it and maybe they're not doing well. So it's like a battle within myself, where I feel so grateful and so happy, and I want to share it with everyone of how good I'm doing. But also I feel like that little bit sense of guilt, where I feel guilty for being blessed in this way, and feel guilty for doing good when I know that others are not doing good. But So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. This was just a quick little video that I wanted to do, just jump on here, give everyone an update, because I have not posted a video since my last one in a few weeks. So I will hopefully plan on doing a more in-depth video, kind of describing and sharing pictures of the surgery, the days after, the drains, all those things at a later time. This was just kind of a quick, chatty catch-up session. So if you have any questions, that would greatly help me so that I can know what to include for my following videos. So just go ahead and drop them down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your prayers, and thank you for your support. Bye.